Advance to the 35, 40, 45, one man to get him. He's free, but he's going to be run down from behind. And making the play for the Blue Devils is Derek Brooks. Brooks catching him from behind after he crosses the 50, down over the Lebanon 40 to the Lebanon 33-yard line, and Ryan is in business at the Lebanon 33.
Hey, Derek Brooks, who was a standout on that county football team last year, too old to play ninth grade football, making an impact on special teams. Terry, what about that return?
All the way from the 17 to the Lebanon 33. That return by Vance, good for 50 yards for Father Ryan.
Ryan back in business, leading 17-7, minute and a half to play in the third period. Campbell will set him down, double wideouts left for the Irish. Campbell keeping it, coming to the near side, cutting back, got a little room, loose football, it's pitched, Lebanon should have it, and Ryan comes up with it, I believe. Hang on to your hats, Lebanon may have, no, Ryan did get it. Lebanon had an awfully good chance to pick up a fumble there, but enter big number 99, Garman.
And Campbell came down the line of scrimmage on the option and made the pitch late. It bounced off a couple of Lebanon kids, and we almost got that football back. We've got an injured Blue Devil on the field. Tell you what, let's take a 30-second break back at the station. Lebanon trails 17-7, and we'll be back in 30 seconds. Of Lebanon High School, the Blue Devils trail Father Ryan by a score of 17-7. A minute 8 to go in the third period. Ryan Langford, the injured Blue Devil, on the football field, the defensive end. John, can you give us some insight as to the nature of that injury?
Tommy, they're checking him out from, looks like he may have got the wind knocked out of him, but they keep looking at his legs too, so I think he's actually explaining now to Dr. Kalin what is bothering him, and may have took a shot to the ribs. They're feeling around his rib area now on the right side of his body there. So we'll check him out once they get him off the field and let you know then.
Okay. Next week, this program note, Lebanon will be on the road at Coffee County High School in Manchester. The first of 3 straight games on the road for the Blue Devils. We go to Springfield September 13th, and then at Mount Juliet September 20th. Lebanon returns home September 27th against Shelbyville. Tell you what, we're going to take another quick 30-second break. You're listening to Blue Devil Football on FM 99.
It's up to 8 for 14 tonight for 98 yards. In the second half, Damon is 6 of 6. So maybe Damon's turned it around. So he's 8 of 14, 98 yards, and, of course, the touchdown to Jason Hankins.
And Langford now able to leave the field under his own power, and he's obviously took a pretty good shot out there. Adam Pitt replaces him at a defensive end spot for the Blue Devils.
I think he's holding his back, Tommy, and I think what happened when he went down to try to cover that fumble, Big Garman came in there, and Garman's 6'4" and 270, and may have gotten him in the back while he was grappling for that fumble. Campbell sets him down. Campbell down the line, got an opening. Loose football again, and Ryan again recovers at the 20.
I tell you what, this Campbell's a good quarterback, but John, he's got to have his head examined for pitching the ball right there.
He's getting real cocky, Tommy. He's made some good pitches, but that's 2 times in a row. He should have ate the ball and tried to make the pitch. He threw it and didn't even look where he was throwing it that time, and luckily Ryan offensive players have been around in the vicinity and was able to get on top of the ball.
What's amazing is that he's making positive yardage and then pitching it backwards and losing what he gained.
They picked up a first down with that play.
1st and 10 for Ryan at the Lebanon 20-yard line. Blue Devils can't afford to let him get any more here. They give it to Vance. Vance got some yardage. He's inside the 15, drives with the legs, moves down to the 11-yard line. Kelly on the stop with help from some more blue jerseys in there. Nose of the football at the Lebanon 11, a gain of 9 by O.J. Vance.
Vance, a solid little running back, not very big, 5'7", 155-pound junior. That's the end of the third period. Lebanon trails 17-7. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Been cleaning Lebanon.
The station on our trivia contest. Fellas, if you've got that, go ahead and break in. Let us know who our winner was. Or not. Okay. 17-7, Lebanon trails Father Ryan as we start the fourth period. Lebanon on defense. Ryan got the football at the 11-yard line.
At the Lebanon 11, wide out to the near side. Campbell underneath, sets him down. Campbell going to keep it. Now makes a pitch to Wigginton, and Wigginton going to be hit. He'll drag a tackler about to the 10-yard line. Gain of about a yard. Lebanon played that one well. Now they're going to mark it at the 11. They're not going to give him any gain on that. Well, one official, now he moves. And they're going to give him the length of the football inside the 10. So a gain of about a yard. It looked like what he got originally. Lebanon needs a big play to happen. Along about right here, 11:34. They can't afford to let Ryan put any more on the board, and it's a virtual shoe-in for 3 now, unless we get a turnover. Handoff, here's Wigginton. They miss him. Wigginton drives over the 5, down over the 1, into the end zone for the Ryan touchdown. Derek Wigginton goes 9.5 and picks up the score, and it's 23-7, and Gertman will come on.
We never got him stopped. They came with that counter dive. They faked the dive one way and give it back to Wigginton, and he just bowls right through the middle of that Lebanon defense. Ryan jumps on top, 23-7, 11:20 to go in the fourth quarter. John, you've got this call.
Stacy's a long snapper. Campbell to hold. Gertman again to kick. The snap's good. The hold is good. The kick is up through the uprights. 24-7, 11:20 to go in this ball game. The sideline report is brought.
FatherRyan has just gone 33 yards in 5 plays. Derek Winnington with the touchdown run from 9 yards away. Gertman once again kicks the extra point. So with 11:20 left in the ball game, FatherRyan 24, Lebanon 7.
Blue Devils will get the football. Gertman set to kick it, and he's put the last 2 into the end zone. Mike Greer near side, Matt Greer far side. And Gertman is set to kick. They're both inside their own 5-yard line, standing at about the 3. Lebanon trailing 24-7. $11:20 left in the ball game. Here's Gertman's kick, long and deep. Going to chase Greer back into the end zone, and he's got no choice but to down the football.
Man, that long kickoff is such a weapon. It makes you drive the football 80 yards. And the touchdown that we had came at the end of a 14-play drive. Lebanon does not have the speed we had in years past. We don't have a Chris Stafford or a Joel Griffin who can go 50 for you on one play. We've got to grind it out, so to speak, be either by the pass or the run, and it's tough to do that in high school football, especially early in the season. We've stuttered some offensively. Lebanon comes back in the shotgun.
All right, Blue Devils going to put it up. Got no other choice. 4 wideouts. Pitt to throw. Got some time. Looks now going to have to tuck it and run. He's got 5. Out over the 20. Out to the 27, 28. To the 29-yard line goes Pitt. And it's a gain, or to the 25-yard line, I beg your pardon. So he actually comes up with 4 yards on the carry after running for about 12 or 13 after dropping back to throw and nobody there. 2nd down and 6 for the Blue Devils. Again, same formation. The shotgun. Pitt looks, fires over the middle. Got his man. Great catch at the 39-yard line. 1st down. Hankins with a good grab up at about the 39 for the Lebanon 1st down. That was a nice throw and catch.
Nice fingertip catch by Jason Hankins, the senior.
Lebanon with a 1st and 10. They're hurrying with everything they've got now. 10:42. Flags fly everywhere. And Lebanon evidently illegal motion, but let's check it and see.
Lebanon didn't get that offensive line set. We're going on the shotgun count. Snapping the football, and our linemen just not quite able to hear the snap cadence, and they may be going on a silent count, just letting Clemens snap it with that big left hand whenever he wants to. 5 yards will back it up for the Blue Devils, and Lebanon keeps those wide receivers in there, still going with that 4 wide package, no fullback.
Lebanon now with a 1st and 15. Football at the Lebanon 35-yard line. Nose out to the Lebanon 35. Blue Devils with that 4 wide out formation. Pitt gets the snap. Got a little time. Fires over the middle. Oh, almost a good grab by Rudd, but he was hit by Mondelli just as the ball got there and couldn't hang on, but not a bad throw and not a bad attempt to catch the football by Rudd.
John, another good attempt by Rudd trying to come back to the football to make the catch and to help his quarterback out, but it looked like Ryan just got a piece of it.
Well, it was the first one there, makes the catch, and they got there about the same time, and nobody was able to come up with the grab, but good effort by Rudd.
Second down, 15. Pitt got some room. Pitt this time to the 35, out to the 40, and dropped at the 41-yard line. A gain of about 6 by Pitt on the carry. It'll bring up third down and 9 for the Blue Devils. Big third down play, and the Blue Devils can't afford to give up the football. Third and 9 for Lebanon. Here's the snap. And again, we've got some movement evidently on the Lebanon line. And that, I think, will cost the Lebanon Ball Club 5. They wanted to flick it out to Simpson and see if he could gain some yardage down that left sideline, but not working there. Set it back to the 36-yard line and bring up third down and 14.
The ambulance is pulled onto the track, and it looks like Langford will be going to the hospital for some observation and to get that back injury checked out.
Well, he did. The good news is he'd walked off under his own power. They sent 2 guys out there to carry him off, and he waved them away. Pitt underneath, looks to fire. Going to have to eat it. He's going to be hit hard and lose yardage on the play, and it'll bring up a fourth down situation for Lebanon.
Punt squad comes into the football game to kick it away. We hope the best to Ryan Langford as he's going to be having some observation at the hospital tonight. Dr. Charles Kalin on the sideline with the Blue Devils as always, team doctor for Lebanon. Deep to kick it away, Damon Pitt, and returning for Father Ryan is Vance.
Pitt to kick. Here's a snap. It's high, but he's got time. End over end, going to be fielded by Vance at the 37, back to the 40, and boy, they clear out the Ryan sidelines over there. Somebody really bumped Vance out of bounds at about the 48-yard line.
Terry, what about that kick?
Tommy Damon's kick good for 32 yards. Vance returns it 11 yards, and that's where Father Ryan will take over just outside their own 47-yard line.
John, you're down there with Ryan Langford. What's the mood and what's the feeling there as he's going to the ambulance?
It's strictly, I think, just a precautionary thing. Anytime you take a lick the way he did on his back like that, they're going to take him in for x-rays, and they're strapping him down, not moving his head. He walked off on his own power, but his stepdad's down here now and talking to Dr. Kalin, and they don't seem like it's a big concern at this point, so I'm sure it's just for observation and precautionary measures.
Ryan with a handoff over the 50, down over the 45 to the 44, maybe the Lebanon 43-yard line. Big hole, a gain of about 9 through the Lebanon line, and Ryan is eating Lebanon's lunch right now.
Well, we knew coming in Ryan was going to be running that split back veer, the dive with the fullback or the near back, the first stage of that option, the quarterback the second part, and they have executed all parts of this offense really well tonight.
Campbell, we got a new quarterback in there, and he's going to be hit and dropped after maybe a gain. Buster Bateman, a 5'8", 175-pound sophomore, is at the controls now for Ryan. Campbell's already done enough damage for the night, evidently, and retired to the sidelines with a 24-7 lead over the Blue Devils with 8:45 remaining in the football game.
Terry, pretty good numbers running the football for a quarterback for Father Ryan.
Tommy Todd Campbell tonight ran the ball 11 times, 113 yards and a touchdown, 2 touchdowns.
That is tough to overcome when the other team's quarterback is getting that kind of yardage.
Ball at the Lebanon 43, first down and 10. He did get 10 yards on the carry. First and 10 for Ryan at the Lebanon 43. Hand off to the second man through, and he dances inside the 40 to the 39, maybe to the 38-yard line. And on the carry is